Hello and welcome to a double stitch creations tutorial. This is Boo the Ghost pencil topper tutorial part 2. In the previous tutorial, which will be linked in the description below, we worked on his body, and today we're going to work on his head and his eyes. Okay, let's get started. Okay, round 11, we're now going to increase to make our head. So we're going to do 2 single crochets into this first stitch. So 1 single crochet and then doing another one into the same stitch. Now put your stitch marker back in. And then 1 single crochet into the next stitch. 1 single crochet into the stitch after that. 1 single crochet. So we're doing 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So you should have 2 single crochets and 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So that would be 6 of the round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 single crochets and 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet. Now we're doing 2 single crochets into this stitch. And then 1 single crochet into every single stitch back to a stitch marker. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and 1 single. So you should find that you have 12 stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alrighty. So now we're going to do 2 single crochet. I think we're up to round 12. So 2 single crochets into the next stitch. And then putting your stitch marker back in at the first stitch there. Now 1 single crochet into the next stitch along. Now doing 2 single crochets, then 1 single crochet, then 2 single crochets into the same stitch, and then 1 single crochet, and just repeat that all the way around back to the stitch marker. So 2, then 1, 2, then 1, 2, and then 1, and you should find that you have 18 stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Alright, now we're going, for the next 3 rounds, I'm going to put 1 single crochet to every stitch around for the 18 stitches, and you're going to do that 3 times. So just doing 1 single crochet into every stitch around, and you're going to do that for 3 rounds. So put your stitch marker back in. I'll do this one, and then I will leave you to do the other 2 rounds. So just doing 1 single crochet all the way around for the 18 stitches, and then we're just going to repeat that for 2 more times. Alright, now just do that for 2 more rounds, and I will get back to you at the end of those two rounds to finish off our little ghost. So just 1 single crochet into every stitch around, and do that for 2 more rounds, and I will see you soon. Okay, just finished round 15, and now we're moving on to round 16. So now we're going to decrease to start closing the head of our little ghost. So you're going to join 2 stitches together. So yarn into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, into the very next stitch right beside it, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops in your hook. And then pull through all 3. And then the next one is just a normal single crochet, and put your stitch marker back in if you like. And now we're doing another decrease. So into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, into the stitch right beside it, yarn over, pull up another loop, pull through all 3 loops. And then a normal single crochet. So you're doing decrease, single crochet, decrease, single crochet, all the way around back to our stitch marker. So this one's a decrease. So joining 2 stitches together. And this one's just a normal single crochet. And this is a decrease. And then a normal single crochet, then a decrease, and then just a normal single crochet, and then a decrease, and a normal, and you should have 12 stitches. So just let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, at this point we're going to pause here and we're going to add his eyes. So grab your tapestry needle and your black yarn, and I like to double my yarn over when I'm embroidering because it just makes it makes the features pop a little bit more. So I'm doing two strands. I'm going to knock my coffee over. Stay over there. It's gone cold. Alright, so 2 strands of your black. And now, so counting from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me count again, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So about round row 12, approximately. Just put it where you think looks best. Then, so you just put your tapestry needle in there at, for me it's about round 12. And just try, I know it's hard, but leave a tail because we'll knot that off later. But try to keep it tangle free, because trust me, it is so annoying if you get it tangled and you've got to pretty much redo it. So we're going to skip this one and we're going to put our tapestry needle. So we're going up to 2 rows, so skipping the middle one and putting a tapestry needle into the one just above. So the eyes are between 12 and 14. Oh, there, give or take. And now we're going to go back into the same stitch. So down. Now, instead of going straight, I want it to go around to make his eyes a little bit rounder. So just guide it and hold it in place with your thumb. And going back, so now I'm going back into the bottom again. And this time I'm going to come around the other side of it. So I want to go this side of the eye. And I'm just guiding it and holding it in place. Then once you're happy with it, skip about 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and go lining it up with this eye, go into this stitch over here. And doing the same thing, so we're just going to do it. So usually do it about 3 times in the same stitch. So skipping the middle row and going up, so you're lining up with this eye. So going back into the bottom, and just stitch, and then once again, just remember to keep an eye that it's not tangled. Then go around, hold it in place, going back into the top stitch. And then going back into the bottom, and this time I'm going to come around the other side. So then I'm going this way, just to make it a little bit more rounder. You'll find that all come out. Every time I do this, I get a different look. It's quite funny. Alright. Once you're pretty happy with that, just cut your black yarn, but leave a tail. And grab some white. We're going to do the catch lights, the little catch lights in his eyes. Completely optional, but. Alright, so just get some white yarn, and once again, I'm going to double it. So grab some white yarn. You don't need as much because we're only going to do it once per eye. So. Alright, so keeping your ends tangle free. So put this end on this side and these strands on this side. Now going into this first eye at the top, into the same spot where we put the black. But what we want to do is just leave a tail because we'll knot these two together. We just want to go about halfway down into that stitch that that row we skipped. Alright, and that's quite cute. I quite like that. Now we're going to, remember, trying to listen to my own words here. Keeping your ends all tangle free. Trust me, I know it's a pain at the moment, but you won't regret making sure that it's in order. Alrighty, so now I'm having trouble. Some days just flow and some days just alright, I think that's it. Alright, so those over there, and now we're going over to this eye. We're going to do the same thing, so going into the top, the same stitching as the black. And going halfway down, and then once you're happy with that, cut off the white, leaving a tail. Now you'll be pleased that we kept these in order. So you should find that you'll have 2 white strands on one side and 2 black strands, and then 2 white strands and 2 black strands on the other side. And just remember, we've still got our, don't get that tangled, we've still got our yarn attached to finish off the head. Right, so don't get tangled with that. Right, so what we're going to do is grab these two black ends and 2 white ends, and we're going to knot them together. Now, the first knot, just make it firm but not too tight, because you'll pull in the face. So just undoing a knot and just making it firm and trying to keep an eye on the face so that I don't pull in the features. Alright, now do the next knot and do it tighter. And then the last knot, as tight as you can do it. I usually do about 3. You'll get used to me doing 3 knots on just about everything. Alright, and now you can trim these 2. And these little ends can just tuck in there. Now get these 2 ends over here, your 2 black and your 2 white, keeping that our attached yarn out of the way. And we're going to knot these together again. The first one is just firm, but try not to do it too tight so that you can still see the features on the outside. Now the next knot is tight, but still keep an eye that you're not pulling the features in. And then the last knot is as tight as you can do it. Alright, and then tuck that in. That completes our little ghost head and his eyes. In the next tutorial, I'll show you how to add in his curl and his arms and finish him off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.